Hi guys, welcome back. Got a action cam unboxing for you and a bit of a demo. Just got this today. It's the GitUp Git2 Pro. There's a sticker on there which I can't really take off, but it's just got a nice little picture of it there. And on the front we've got a little bit about the camera, Wi-Fi capable and super wide view, 1.5 inch display, 30 meters waterproof if you use the plastic cover, the protective part of it, this part. Remote control, optional, which I've actually bought. I haven't got that with me, but I'll do that when I get it. I expect it today. I've also got the external microphone coming as well. Got this from banggood.com and it came in about a week from the European. I'm in the UK and it came from the European depot what they've got. Some specs on the back. What does it say then? High quality 7 glass element lens, angle of view 170, 120 degrees. LCD display, 1.5 inch ultra bright LCD display. Video resolutions are 140p, 1440 HD, so 256 by 140 at 30 frames a second. I thought it did 2K at 60, but I don't think it does. And I've seen places where it says it does 2K at 60 frames and then everyone else says it doesn't, so I don't really understand. I'll have to try it out. 1080p, 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames, then at 30 frames a second, 1920 by 1080 again. Don't know why, so it does it in 60 or 30, and then 120 frames a second at 1280 by 720 p. The codecs it uses is H.264 MP4 format. The resolution of the photographs is 16 megapixel. I'm not going to. It goes down to 5 megapixel. Yeah, so you can select between 16, 12, 8 and 5. Time lapse 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds and 60 seconds. Built-in microphone, speaker supported. Video out, it's got micro HDMI and HDMI cable sold separately, which everyone's got them. Analog, it's got a mini USB and the AV out composite cable, which you've got to buy the cable separately. G-Shock sensor, so if you're using it as a car dashboard mount, it's got that G-Shock sensor. And the reason I bought this really is because it's got gyro stabilization, motion detection. So gyro stabilization is what I want for my quad. So I've chinned the camera, which was on the quad. I want to put this on with a 2-axis stabilized gimbal, and this, it should give me super smooth footage. That's what I want. I want to be able to get aerial shots and things. So it's got the built-in microphone and it's got the G-sensor. It's got Wi-Fi supported, which is nice because I've ordered the Wi-Fi remote control, and you can set things up on your phone so you can see. And I've got the app already downloaded. Okay, dashcam features: loop mode, auto start and stop, vehicle identify text. I don't know what that means. Vehicle identity text. I don't know what that means. Ports: mini USB, micro HDMI and a micro SD slot. Storage: memory card with a class 10 or UHS 1 rating, up to 128 gigabytes. I've got some 32s I'll shot in. Battery 950 milliamp lithium ion rechargeable battery. Battery life up to 90 minutes on full HD. I suppose that's 1080p recording. USB charging, DC 5 volts, 1 amp. Weight 64 grams. And it's 154 grams with the housing of the camera. Dimensions are 95mm by 30 by 41. Okay, nothing on that side. Something about there. A little bit of random, nothing on the ends. Let's open it up. And if I can get it out. It's one of those slidey boxes. Just give it a second. can't get out. It's not coming out. Oh yeah. Pretty snug. I didn't want to rip the box, that's all. Get rid of that. Okay. Nice cardboard box, it's strong enough. It doesn't need to be parcelled in anything. In fact, it was in just a bag, like one of those black bags. Okay, so there's the camera. Just checking. Okay, there's the camera. Looks pretty slick. It's in this really dense form. Just take that out. And then we've got another box. Okay. Nothing else in there, so we'll get a shot of that. And then we'll have a look and see what's in here. What I'll do later on, I'm not doing it today, but I'll link the video onto this video, is do some footage using it, so get rid of that. Okay, lens cap, silicone rubber, which is a nice touch. It's not just the plastic types, which is a hard plastic. That's actually soft silicone, so I'm really pleased they've sent that. Mini USB cable, millions of those, but it's nice to have it. And a cradle which goes onto a mount. It's got the words GitUp in there, so it's the own branding. That's nice. Get a shot of that. Just open this Ziploc bag. So, let's have a look. Because you can't see through, because the light reflects, you won't have to see properly. I keep all the nut bags. So it's got some Scotch M3 Scotch. Well, it's not Scotch M3, but it's that good stuff. Sticky pads for different things. So it's got like a couple of those. That looks like a handlebar mount. Yeah, it seems decent quality. They are different to the other one I've got. The other action cam. So a lot of the things look the same, and I'll show you that in a minute, the ones I've already got. So I've got spare ones. Get rid of all of them, just to show you what we've got. They're all well packaged. I think they're a bit overly packaged. You don't need to put them in here really. You could have just put them in the box, but who cares? The endless supply of jiffy bags. So you get handlebar mount. That looks a tripod type of mount to go on. You can stick that on, or you can use a tripod thread. And then you've got a spare one of those. 2 spare screws. And then this one looks like, I think this goes on. Does it? No, it doesn't. And then one of those anyway. So you've got 2 of those. And that, and some stickers. Actually 4 stickers in different colours. Nice touch. So you can show everybody what you've got. And then, oh my god, one of these days I'm going to do a video without dropping things down there. Right, so looking at the quick start guide, it's all in English. It's only on one side. One of these long things. So you've got congratulations, all the specs, how to change the battery, power it on and off, caption photos, pretty much everything on there, connecting the app, accessories, you can get a suction mount, FPV cables, and it shows you the different charges. One thing I did get, I've ordered a remote control, a microphone and a spare battery charger, so I can charge, and then 2 more batteries, so I'll have 3 batteries. So that's it. Okay, get that with us. So that's what you get with this, guys. Let's have a quick look at the mount. So it's got these, let's take my phone out of my pocket, because so it looks pretty good. Phase quality, nice. On the back you've got these take them off. Nice and clear, small screen, but it looks okay. You've got your button on the side, on the top, button there, and then on the front it's got another protective cover. Just going to pop them off as we go. And to open it, it's a different style to the other action cams I've got. Okay, that's just a head mount I've just got. Separate. So this is if I'm flying. Okay, various mounts. These come with something else. I just want to show you. This is the one. Very similar. It's got the buttons at the top. How you open this one? There's a little. This one is from the ELE cam. If I can open it, you push that lever. And do that, and then you open it that way, and then that just clips on the front, and that's how you lock that one. So I've got a shed load of like spare parts. They all fit the same. Get them out the road. And that's for this camera, which is the ELE 4K camera. It's very similar. But this one doesn't have stabilisation, but it's a good camera, and I'm going to compare it with that one. Actually, this will be my third one, so I want to compare it with different ones. So how you open this one? It looks like turn. Push that clip in. I think. Yeah, it's a little clip at the top. Push the clip in, just turn it. Very simple. You could use your gloves on. With the other one for the ELE cam, there's no way. You've got to get your nail in. So this one is a little bit more user friendly for gloves. Get the camera out. It's got a rubber seal around, two soft pieces of rubber there, and you just push it together and it locks in place. It won't open unless you push that clip down, which is a nice touch. It's got the word GitUp on there in white. Looks pretty cool. It looks sweet. Buttons all work. Fairly good. So overall, build quality is excellent. It looks good. It all feels solid. No way. It doesn't feel cheap. Okay. So there's the camera. It's pretty small. Take the plastic protection off. Okay, so there it is against the ELE phone. It looks very similar. That doesn't seem very secure. I might put a little bit of tape on the bottom of there or something, but take the back one off. So you've got that, and then another one. Okay, just so we can see. So you can see the screen sizes. It's a lot smaller. There's two lights on this one. Battery compartment from the front. So the mode button's different. This one has screws here. Some people have said they don't like that, but it doesn't bother me at all. I quite like it actually because it's easier. I don't like when they hide things by have clips, so you've got to break the clips to get them off or get something in to crack it. Where there it's simple. If you ever do need to change the lens or something. Okay, so you've got two lights on the front. Assume they're for recording and taking pictures. On the side you've got a mic. The mic on this one is there. SD card's not there on this one. The SD card is on the other side. Then you've got your HD and your USB port. And on this side This one has got 2 buttons. That's got 1, and it's also got a little light as well. And this has got a speaker, so I don't know why you can play back and listen to this. That might be a speaker there. Okay, let's see if it switches on. I'm not going to go through all the options. I'm just going to show you a quick overlook really. So, more button. It might need charging. Looks like it's dead. Yeah, it's dead. Let me just check to see whether you have to click it 3 times or something. So, turn on and off. To power on, press the now button for 2 seconds. Yeah, so it's dead. So 2 seconds, 1 second, 2 seconds, dead. So I'll charge this up guys, and then I'll get back to you just to have a quick look at the controls and what options it's got. I'll put an SD card in. Yeah, so this is for the GitUp Git2 Pro. Okay guys, we'll be back shortly. Okay guys, I've just put a power bank in just to show you charging. So that's what you get when it's charging. So you get a nice symbol and also a red light which goes on and off, and then on the front you've got a red light also. So this was totally dead when I got it. I don't like the idea of that because lithium ion batteries should have something in. So let's see whether, in fact, let's turn it on while we're waiting. So if we're turn this on, 1, 2, let's turn it off. There we go. So it's turned on. Hope you can see that. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so leave that in. So, screen is nice and clear. The little battery charger is coloured, so it's blue. Got a time on, date, it's set. And if I'm just going to guess that if I click that, oh, I need a card in there. Need a card in. Options would be at the side, so this side button. You've got 1080p 60 frames a second. 1080p 30. You just hit the front button, the front power button to scroll along there. So now we've got loop recording. I don't want that. Got audio levels, medium. And then we've got date stamp. I'll do all these later. Time lapse, don't need that. Video snapshot timer. White balance, so you can change all the different settings you need. I'll leave mine on auto. You've got menu button function off, so you can actually assign different buttons, I think. EV, so you can change that. Shutter speed, I'll have to auto. ISO rating, mine's on auto. Colour, again you can change different hues. I leave mine on auto. Contrast, normal. Gyro stabilization's off, so I want to put that on. And then I want to come back out of it, so I'm going to scroll along a bit and see what. WDR off, slow motion off, sharpness, metering, so you can change whether you want the center or do things. Wide angle, field of view, wide angle, video bitrate, so you can change that. Motion detection if you're running as a security camera. G sensor off. It takes us back to there. So it takes it back out. So that's got video stabilization on, and there's a little icon which shows you shaking. So it'd be interesting to see what this is going to be like on the quad. Okay, so that's it guys, it's charging up. What I'll do is I mean it's night time, but when it's decent weather, I'll do some footage outside, and then I might do some on my quad, or I might just walk around with that, I don't know, and then we'll just link this on so it'll be one video. Okay.